Very good evening to all of you. Welcome to today's YouTube live session. Though it was unplanned, but yes, we have some exciting news for you. We are coming up with a new tool, and that is what I wanted to share with you people. So before we move ahead, let's get done with the formalities. Myself, Surjit Kakar. Today is Tuesday, 9th of July, 2024. And before we move ahead, let's also make sure that you people go through the disclosure, which talks about the representation risk disclosure, risk involved in the market, and also about the copyrights. Now, I have been saying this that we started with a WhatsApp channel some time back. So if you want to join this channel, because this is where we keep updating you regarding our upcoming videos, schedules, updates, offers, and you can join that channel by scanning this QR code. In case you want to have the direct link, then the link is available in the description. You can click on it, and that is where also you can join the WhatsApp channel from. So let's walk through what this tool is. Now, first thing I would like to add that as of now, this tool is still not live publicly. We will be making it live publicly in about a day or two. So those of you who already have an active subscription of alerts will get this by default, right? So you don't have to again subscribe to it. This will be more like an add-on to your alert subscription. So let's first understand, what we were already providing you and what this add-on would be. Now, I'm pretty sure that if you have been following my channel, you people understand that we do have a service which is called as the alert service, and the link to the walkthrough video of the alert service is available in the description. So go through that video so that you understand what we were offering till now and what will be this add-on. That is what we'll be talking today. So now what happens is when you subscribe to alerts, you get access to the demand and supply zone indicator with the alert feature. And once you apply this demand supply zone indicator on your chart, you can see it starts identifying the demand and supply areas for you. And using this indicator, you were also able to create alerts, right? So you could have created alert. And the problem here was that, let's say if I'm on Euro GBP and if I set an alert on a 5 minutes chart, so now I have used let's say if I have a free account and I can only set let's assume two alerts, then I've used one of my account. Now I can only set one more alert, right? I cannot do more than that. So that was the limitation to this, that if you have a free account, you can only place probably one or two alerts, right? I'm not sure how many alerts do they allow you on a free account, but I guess it's about just one or two. And what we were doing was we were providing you alerts for some of the key symbols on some of the major markets like NSE, MCX for Forex. But I know we have audience from all over the world. So catering to each and every segment was a very big challenge, because, it's not as easy to, keep running this 24 hours. It has a lot of add-on costing. So we wanted to overcome this issue so that everyone can take advantage of it, right? But yes, there will be still some limitation for people who have a free account. But at least now, instead of one symbol, you will be able to go as high as 40 symbols. And if you have a paid account, now it is unlimited for you, right? So what we have done is we have created a new indicator which is called as the demand supply zone alert. The demand supply zone alerts. Currently, we are on version 1.0. And when you subscribe to alerts, like I said, now you'll get access to this one as well. Like I already said, those of you who already have an active subscription, not to worry. In about a day or two, it will get activated for you. Once it gets activated, you'll get the notification from TradingView that now you have access to this indicator. So again, those of you who have an active subscription to alerts, be that standalone alerts, or maybe even if you would have gone from the alerts and screener combo, as long as you have an active access to alerts, you will also get access to this. Again, it will happen in a day or two. Now, what happens with this is, now the first thing is, once you get alerts, how access to it, how do you add it on your chart? It's very simple, like you have been doing it before. You will go to the indicator section. Under the invite only scripts, you will be able to find demand supply zone alerts, right? So once you add it to your chart, you will see it on your chart, on the top left corner. And now when you click on settings, right, you will see that you'll have option to add up to 40 symbols. Now, as if now the forex market is live, so that is the reason I'm showing you examples from the forex market, but any market can be added. You can just click on it and you can add any symbol from TradingView. And it's not that it just has to be from the same exchange, right? You can have a mix and match of forex, stocks, cryptos, commodities, right? Whatever. So you can input up to 40 symbols. So like I said, even if you have a free account now, at least when you're placing your alert, if you're allowed to place one alert, your alert still has 40 symbols for you. And similarly, if you have a paid account, now you can have multiple alerts. Now, just as an example, you can see I just got two alerts. So I had placed two alerts. One was for all zones, which means I don't, even if it is not a quality zone, I want to see it. I need the notification for it. And the second one was only for the quality areas. So since we have for both of them, let's just look at the one which is for quality. So first I'll change my indicator settings that I just want quality areas. And now let me bring this up for you. Just give me a second. So you just saw that we got an alert. And what I'll do is I'll bring this alert up for you. Just give me a second. Okay, so it's just gonna take me a few more seconds. Just bear with me. So I just want to show you how this alert will look like once you get this notification. So you can see I'm getting these alerts. Just give me a second. All right, just bear with me. Okay. So here you can see I'm getting these alerts in my email. I'll show you, what's it, how you can set your notification settings. So you can see just now I got an alert that on New Zealand US dollar we have a drop based rally, and on US dollar versus Canadian dollar we have a drop based drop. That's the proximal value, that's the distal value, and this alert is on the 5 minutes time frame, and it was generated at the 13:00 as per the New York time, right? So you also get to know what time zone, based on what time zone are we getting these notifications. So now give me a second, I'll show you again. Just a second. So like I showed you that we got the alert for New Zealand dollar versus US dollar. So if I go to New Zealand dollar versus US dollar, you will see that just now we will be having a formation of a demand area. And that is the reason we got the alert. So you can see I am on the 5 minutes chart as of now, and this is a follow through pattern. So as soon as this candle completed, we immediately got the notification because my settings were I'm okay with the follow through pattern. So here also you can see we have a drop based drop structure, and that is what we got the notification for US dollar versus Canadian dollar. So you can see as soon as these zones are getting formed, we are getting these notifications, and that is what this will do, that it will keep updating you as and when these areas are getting formed on any of these symbols. So like I said, if I give a list of 40 symbols, so out of these 40 symbols, if a demand zone or a supply zone forms on any of these symbols, you'll get your notifications. Now, how do you set your notifications, or how do you set your alerts? It's very simple. What you need to do is, just as an example, currently I have my alert set for 5 minutes chart. Can you see this is also for 5 minutes chart for all zones, and the other one I set for 5 minutes chart, but only quality zones. Now let's assume I also need my alerts for 15 minutes chart. So I can go to 15 minutes. So just simply change your time frame and then click on this, click on add alert. And here I can just change the alert name, that this is for 15 minutes and this is for all zones, because currently my settings were for all zones. So now you can see I'll also have a third alert placed here, and now it is also monitoring the 15 minutes chart. So as and when we'll have a formation of a demand area or a supply area on any of these 40 symbols, I mean whatever list you're giving, you'll immediately get the notification. And you can also set your settings for the quality of the zones, right? Whether you just want the alerts for the demand areas or the supply areas, what kind of zoning method you want, what kind of leg in leg out you want, right? And I mean the leg in pattern you want, whether you want the follow through pattern, you don't want that, whether you just wanted to identify quality areas or all areas, and how many candles you want in the basing, what kind of strength you want for the leg out. So all these things can be customized. Now one thing which I'll definitely add is that this is still a beta version, right? And we have tested it extensively, but once you people have access to it, make sure that if you find any errors, or if you find any issues, just take a screenshot and email to info@surjeetkakar.com. We'll definitely look into it and fix it as soon as possible. But this is what this session was all about, that those of you who have active subscription to alerts will also have access to this newest indicator, and this access will be in about a day or two. But yes, that's the latest thing we are coming up with, and that probably solves issue for a lot of people who were not trading the NSE market or the MCX or the forex. They are trading some in some other part of the world, but they wanted a service which was something like this, which could help them track different time frames simultaneously and keep updating them as and when these demand and supply areas are getting formed. Okay, one important thing which I would like to add, and I forgot. So here you can see what I've done is I have given a setting which is called as the delay in alerts. Now, why we have given the delay in alerts? So by 20 means that after 20 seconds the alerts will be generated. If you want to push it down to 0, you can do that. But the reason why we have given this is because, see, at times what can happen is a candle gets completed, and at 0 second or maybe 1 second the next candle does not start. So the indicator is doing the calculation once the next candle starts. So if I keep it as 0 second and the next candle has not yet started, you might get a duplicate alert for the for the previous zone which was formed. But now when we are giving it as 20 seconds, so most of the times by 20 seconds the next candle would have started. So the alerts, they do not get repeated. So that's the only reason we have that setting. But yes, if you want to push it down to 0, you can even push it down to 0, so that you don't have a 20-second delay. But yes, I've just given you the reason why do we have that alerts delay option, so that you don't get duplicate alerts. Otherwise there'll be a lot of duplicate alerts if the next candle does not start at the 0 second, right? So if it starts immediately, then there is no duplicacy of the alert. But if the candle has not yet started, then the alert will get duplicated, right? So that's the only reason for that delay. All right, so I will be doing this session in Hindi as well, but not today. Most probably tomorrow I'll be doing the Hindi session. But I just wanted to show you this latest tool that we have in our arsenal now, which will keep a track for you, where these demand and supply zones are getting formed. But like I always say, wherever demand areas and supply areas are getting formed, you cannot trade them blindly. You will always have to match them with your trade plan. But at least you have now that tool where you will keep getting those alerts if you're subscribed to it, and that might help you capture some of the opportunities which otherwise maybe you might have otherwise missed. All right, so that brings us to the end of the update. And again, I'll add, first go through the alerts video, which is already in the description. This is just an add-on to it. And I hope this will be useful to you people as well. And if you have any inputs, you can always email them to info@surjitkakkar.com. So again, thank you so much for joining in. I will be seeing you now very, very soon. And again, those of you who are interested in Hindi, we have a different channel in Hindi. It's called as Trading Munch. The link is available in the description. You can join that channel so that whenever I do a Hindi video, it will be on the other channel and you'll have the same information in Hindi as well. So I'll be doing the Hindi video for this, but not today. Probably tomorrow I'll be doing the Hindi video. All right, so take care. Good night. Bye-bye.